Hi dear students, today we have to go through the fourth unit. There have two lessons. First is a poem and its name is Why, and second is a story and its name is Alice in Wonderland. So this poem, its name is Why. So we can read and enjoy the poem. First of all, we can discuss some pictures. So look to this picture. The boy is putting a stone into the water, and the stone is sinking in the water. You can see a piece of a wood floating in the water and swimming in this water. So we can see here some difference between two things. One is floating and sinking in the water, that is the piece of the wood, and next one is sinking in the water, that is the stone. So why this happening? Why it is happening? Why the stone gone under the water? And why the piece of the wood is not sinking in the water, and why it is the floating on the water? Look to this picture. And look to this picture, you can see the wind is blowing. The wind is blowing. So the boy is thinking why it is happening and why the wind is blowing. Like that, the boy in this picture have so many doubts about so many matters. So he is curious, means he wants to know about so many things. So he is curious about so many things. Why the piece of the wood is floating on the water, and why the stone sink at the water, and why the wind is blowing. Like that, he have so many doubts. So he is curious. Let us read and understand and enjoy this poem. So listen to this poem. So firstly, I am going to read the first stanza of this poem. Look, why? I know a curious little boy who is always asking why. Why this, why that, why then, why now, why not, why by the by. Now I am going to write the important words and its meaning. Okay, look. Curious, a person who wants to know something. Why the by means soon. Why the by soon. So we are going through the lines. First line. I know a curious little boy. The poet is telling, കവി പറയുകയാണ്, I know a curious little boy. I know a boy. He is a curious. He wants to know about so many things. Who is always asking why. That boy always asking why. എന്തുകൊണ്ട് എന്നെപ്പോഴും ചോദിക്കാറുണ്ട്. Why this? He asks that. Why this? Why that? Why then? Why now? He always asks like that. Why this? Why that? Why then? Why now? And why not? Sometimes he will ask why soon. Why the by means by soon. Why it is soon? He will always ask. Then look second stanza. Look into the second stanza. He wants to know why wood should seem, why lead and marble sink, why sun should shine and wind should blow, and why we eat and drink. Now I am adding the important words and its meaning from this stanza. Look. First word, lead, a type of a metal. Here used to point something heavy. It is hard. ഒരു കനമുള്ള ഒന്നിനെ സൂചിപ്പിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി. He wants to know why wood swim. So this boy wants to know why the piece of the wood is swimming. You can see in this picture the piece of the wood is swimming in the water. So this boy wants to know why wood should swim, and also he wants to know why lead and marble sinking in the water. Also he have some doubts. Look on the third line. Why sun should shine? Why the sun is shining and wind should blow? And why the wind is blowing? He have so many doubts like this. And the last fourth line from this second stanza. And why we eat and drink? Also he is a doubt. He have a doubt, that is why we are eating and drinking. So the boy have so many doubts here. So he is asking why this and why that. Then look into the third stanza. He wants to know what makes the clouds and why they cross the sky. Why sinks the sun behind the hills, and why the flowers die. He wants to know what makes the clouds. So this boy wants to know what thing makes the cloud, how the cloud is forming, എങ്ങനെയാകുന്നു cloud ഉണ്ടാകുന്നത്, and why they cross the sky, and why the clouds are crossing and traveling on the sky. Always the clouds are crossing on the sky, so why that they are crossing the sky. Then third line, why sinks the sun behind the hills? Why the sun is sinking behind the hills? സൂര്യൻ എന്തുകൊണ്ടാകുന്നു ഹില്ലിന്റെ ബാക്ക് സൈഡിലൂടെ താഴുന്നത്? why the sun is sinking behind the hills, and why the flowers are dying. So the boy have a doubt also. What is that one? Why the flowers is dying. Then look into the last stanza. I am going to read. Some of these whys are not too hard to answer if you will try. There is no one ever yet has found the reason why. Some of these whys are not too hard. So the answer for these doubts, the answer of these doubts, here have the boy have so many doubts. So this answer for these doubts is not too hard. If you will try, you will get the answer for these questions. So some of these whys, some of the whys are not hard. It is not hard, it is not a risk to answer if you will try. If you are trying, you have answer for these all doubts. It is not hard to answer it. Answer ചെയ്യാൻ hard അല്ല. There have a answer for this one. There is no one ever has found the reason why. Some answer for these doubts. There is no one ever found the answer for some doubts. ചില ഡൗട്ട്സിന് ഇതുവരെ ആരും ആൻസർ കണ്ടെത്തിയിട്ടില്ല. So some answer is easy to understand, and some answer is not found. Okay. So in the first two lines of this fourth stanza, telling that some answer is very easy to found. ചില ആൻസറുകൾ കണ്ടെത്താൻ ഈസി ആകുന്നു. And in last two lines they are telling that one, some answer didn't found yet. ചില ആൻസർ ഇതുവരെ ആയിട്ടും കണ്ടെത്തപ്പെട്ടിട്ടില്ല. Okay. Some of the doubts, there have no answer why that is happening. So our class has been finished. We can see on next time. Thank you.